Good day, traders. This is Rich with ForexNewsTrader.com coming live with some price action on the binary markets. It is 8:36 a.m., April 30th, 2012, last day of April, and I'm currently looking at a call option here on the pound dollar. I'm getting in it right now. I wanted to get in it 2 minutes ago, but I wasn't in front of my computer, but I still like the trade setup here. More down in this area, which is about, well, it was that much away. Shoot. Okay. Well, maybe I forced this one a little bit because I missed it, but right here is pivot, and I'm trading the pivot to hold at some support level. So hang on a second, I'll be right back. Like some of you out there, I need my coffee too in the morning. Helps me get a little, well, helps me wake up a little bit. Just want to say that real quick. So we're currently in this trade at 1.62402, and it's currently at 1.62432. So 3 pips in our favor already. The trade was about, I'm looking at a 5-minute chart. The trade was at about 5 minutes ago, pretty much early on in the trade as the price was coming down towards pivot. The overall trend on the pound is up. It has been pulling back the last 5 or 6 hours, but that's okay because the overall trend is up. And if it hits the pivot, I still use that as a pretty good support line any day of the week when the overall trend is in the direction I'm going. I know the really short-term trend is not in our favor right now, but we've had a pretty serious pullback, good retracement, and now it's time to play it to the north side a little bit, and that's what I'm doing. So this is the trade of the day. A lot of things are happening. Did a lot of work on the new site. Again, it's more of a general site right now, and eventually it'll turn into a lot more strategies and broken down with the videos and charts and everything else in between. Try to get some action on that site, and any suggestions would be great if you have any. Okay, so back to the trade. We got about 5 minutes to go. I'm going to pause the video and come back with about a minute left to close this baby out, and hopefully we'll have a winner to start our Monday, get off on the right foot, and go from there. So hang on. Okay, so we're back here. We got about 40 seconds to go. Pretty much in our favor right now, almost 4 pips. This was a 2 3/4 trade. Even earlier, it was a 3-star trade. It's going to be a winner here. And I'm going to show you the chart, break it down for you a little bit more, show you what I was looking at, and we'll close this thing out as a winner for our Monday trade of the day. Good way to start the week. Hope you guys had a good weekend and are ready to cook this week. So let's see what happens here as the 24 option screen goes gray like it always does at the close of the price. What it does is pretty much tells you can't do anything more, because sometimes you can close out your trade early, and this is pretty much saying you can't. You're pretty much in it to the end at this point. So trade should be closing now. Hang on, we'll find out what happened. Okay, so real quick, pound dollar, April 30th, 200 invested, 1.62402, and it closed at 1.62441. Payout is $370, so $170 on that trade. Good way to start the week again, and I'll show you the chart now, kind of break it down for you. Okay, so here's a 1-hour pound dollar chart, and as you can see, we had this nice stretch here, and then we've been moving up, and now we're finally pulling back. This is what I was talking about, the overall uptrend, this continuous move up, and then we are now pulling back in the last, we'll say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hours, 5, 6 hours. Some of it wasn't really a big move or by any means, but anytime you're moving up this much, you're going to see some kind of retracement. So let's go check out the 5 minute. Okay, so the 5 minute was pretty much a snake down. Held resistance 1 here as a support level, and then it came back down, popped up again, and then here was our thrusting move right here towards the pivot. And here's the pivot down here, this blue line. And what I'll do is I'll go into a 1 minute and I'll show you. So remember, it's a 5 minute, and on the 1 minute, this is even a better look. I can even zoom in. Here's the move I want to look at right here. This is that strong move. Not a huge amount of pips, but 15, 20 pips. It's pretty solid. So let's zoom in a little bit. Okay, there we go. And as we're coming down, you can see holding with that secondary move and just missed the pivot. The exact price of the pivot, maybe by a half a pip or so. And I got in at here a little late. And I was still in the trade though, however. I think if I was trading exactly on the pivot, now that I look at it, I might not have gotten in this trade because I probably would have entered a little bit closer to the pivot, if not through the pivot. So I guess that worked out in my favor. This is one of those things where, it's not everything is exact, but I did get in this trade. I don't know which bar was it. Let me go check real quick. So it was the 35 bar. Okay, so I got on this. I got on this bar, and by the close, it was up here. So all good. And as you can see, it moved up even a little bit higher, and now it's pulling back a little bit more. So trade of the day was pretty solid. Using our pivots. We're back to our pivots, keeping them in the forefront always. And overall trend, and then you got the short-term trend, and this time was using the long-term or the overall trend to take on this little pullback we're seeing in the last 5-6 hours for a little reversal. And as you can see, it worked out in our favor. So good trade of the week. Trade of the day for the start of the week. And this is Rich with ForexNewsTrader.com. 8:52 on April 30th. Going to keep trading all week. Keep working on the other site. And if you have any questions, comments, let me know. Put them in the video on the comment section. Give some likes. That always helps. And if you have any suggestions, let me know, and we'll go from there. Till tomorrow, have a great day.